What's up, Fackers?
Oh,
I know Matt usually says that, but I had to go with that.
like it.
So, what we are going to do here is we are going to have some draft profiles coming at you all over the next few months, building up to our draft in September. And so, what we're going to call this is our Fantasy and Chill 101, is what I'm kind of going with. I don't know if Matt and Britt agree with that, but yeah, that's what we're going to go with. So,
Fuck
these
it.
are the top 101 players as ranked by me, and then Britt and Matt are going to kind of chime in whether they agree with me or not, but we're going to kind of just call these the Fantasy and Chill top 101 players. So, kind of to start this off, number 101 on the list is tight end OJ Howard of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. OJ Howard is our 10th ranked tight end going into this season. Last year, he finished as tight end 29. His stats in 2019 were 34 catches for 459 yards and one touchdown, along with 53 targets. And he scored 66.9 fantasy points, which comes out to a 4.8 average. So just kind of hearing those numbers, you're not too impressed with what he was able to do last year. But everybody knows the big reason why he's kind of taken a step up this year is the addition of Tom Brady as his quarterback.
Thomas.
So I kind of wrote down a few points here, a few talking points we can go over. So one thing that he does over his career is when he has at least 3 targets in a game, he averages 7.1 fantasy points. So you're thinking, okay, that's not too good, but you're thinking 7 points out of a tight end is not bad.
Not
So as
bad,
long as
no.
he has 3 targets. But now think about Brady coming over. Now, I'm not comparing him to Gronk. Obviously, he's not Gronk, right? But
Physically, he is, but yeah, not.
he is a freak. But Gronk might be the greatest tight end of all time. Over his career, Gronk averaged 6.9 targets per game, which is pretty funny. Gronk, 6.9. Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
That really is what he averaged, though. Gronk averaged
Nice.
6.9 targets per game. So if we kind of assume that Brady likes to throw to his tight ends 6 times a game, OJ Howard has averaged 6 receptions a game for 10 games for his career. And in those 10 games, he averages 12 points per game. So when he gets the production, when he gets the targets, he puts up fantasy numbers. What do you think about that?
Cameron Brate is still in Tampa Bay, though, right?
Cameron Brate is still in
Correct.
Tampa Bay.
And I mean, he had 300 yards, 3 touchdowns last year. Like, I don't know. It's just hard for me to go all in with OJ Howard, knowing there's still someone else there. He plays the same position and is still, I don't know. I
Also,
want to
you
believe in him so bad.
gotta factor in that Brady never had the weapons like a Mike Evans or a Godwin in New England.
True. Yes.
Right. There's going to be plenty to go around here.
Okay, the one good part is last year OJ Howard was overdrafted substantially. Number 54 overall, like people were high on him. I was kind of high on him. Luckily someone else took him. But you will be able to get him a lot cheaper this year. And with that being said, I mean, he could be a late round steal because so many people are going to be off Tom Brady hype. Yeah, that could bring him up a little bit, but I love the talent.
Yeah, I mean he's got an incredible skill set for a tight end, and just kind of looking at the guys that didn't quite make the cut for tight end tier, guys like Noah Fant, Austin Hooper, Mike Gesicki, Hayden Hurst, Blake Jarwin, guys that could easily be drafted ahead of him. But when I went
Yes.
through these rankings, I chose the upside of OJ Howard with Tom Brady there, just kind of because we know we talked about it with tight ends all the time. Once you reach a certain level, they're kind of all the same.
Okay, and now with this being said, like we love his talent, right? But there are reports that he might be traded. Now, if he lands somewhere, I don't know. If he goes to the Patriots, they don't really have a quarterback right now, or even I don't even know another team, maybe the Bengals.
Yeah, the only thing that worries me there is we've seen him the last few years with well, I wouldn't say a lesser quarterback because in fantasy terms, Jameis Winston was a great
I
quarterback
think
back
you're looking for a reckless.
then. Yes. So the whole reason why I have him at number 10 tight end is because of Tom Brady and how he has performed with tight ends in the past.
Yeah, and these trade rumors have just heated up in the past few days. So, I mean, a lot of people they have the Redskins, Bengals, Patriots, and
Yeah,
Packers
I
listed.
haven't even seen that. So
Yeah.
I know you're down there on the front line. So
Just on Google there, big guy.
Google, the number one source. I will say, going back to Cameron Brate, let's not forget that Brady was able to keep up with 2 tight ends on his team with Aaron Hernandez and Gronk. Now, one of them, kind of went away. We won't talk about it, but
Well, that's true, but I think we're kind of going to the point that Britt was getting at. When he had Aaron Hernandez and Gronk, he didn't have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. He had Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola and Wes Welker.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are both top 10 wide receivers. So
Yeah, and I mean, you have the deep guy with Evans, and then the little slot third down guy with Godwin. Like, I don't know. We'll see who Tom Brady trusts. We'll find out real quick.
Yeah. I think number 10 is a good spot for him right now.
Yeah. I was going to go on a rant.
You could easily see him jumping up towards the top of the tight ends just because of talent and Brady. But just like I said, I could easily also see him falling down to like closer to 20 because all these guys, like, there's so many just, I wouldn't call them good, but just decent tight ends.
Yeah, this might be a bold take, but I think the 2020 Bucks might be the 2019 Browns.
Ooh,
I don't know. I'm just
scene.
Yes, dude, and Browns were so overhyped. Besides Chubb, no one performed on that team.
Let me tell you the one thing that's different.
Go ahead.
Tom Brady is not Baker Mayfield.
He's not, but he's also 41. And I mean, is that offense really like they're not going to be turning the ball over like Jameis, and they're not going to be in that position to be in all these shootouts. They might be, I don't know, but I'm not thinking that at all. But I think a lot of Tampa Bay players are going to be overdrafted.
This is
I can see that.
This is why him being at number 10 is fine because as a 10 tight end,
yes,
he's not top 3. So this is like the spot where you're just taking a gamble on a tight end anyways. So
yeah, I mean, number 4 last year.
Number 101 overall. We're talking about drafting him right at the beginning of the 10th round. Like, you've already got all your starters by then, like all your other starters.
He's getting put this high because of his physical attributes, his talent. Like, if he puts it together, he can be the number 1 fantasy tight end.
Yeah. I think we'll be talking about a couple other tight ends coming up in our next 2 videos, right?
Yep, we're a little run on tight ends here to start us off. So that's OJ. I don't know how we want to end this.
Yeah,
this is our first one.
So. OJ Howard. That's OJ Howard.
OJ Howard. So just to kind of wrap it up, he's our number 10 tight end for 2020, number 101 overall.
All right.
Hey, keep facking.
Keep facking.
Keep facking.